Hello, Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now remember, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from September the 19th through the 26th. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos as they paint a clearer picture of what you'll be dealing with for your week in its entirety. Knowing your chart is an essential part of predictions, guys. If you need a natal chart analyzed or even a tarot reading, please don't hesitate to contact me via Facebook Messenger or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. For the month of September, Mental Chatter Musings spotlights the indie and traditional world by diving into the creative mastery of Monica Walters and Stephanie M. Freeman. I implore you to dive into the audio, ebook, or paperback versions of any of their novels. And be sure to check out the newsletter for the specifics and sneak peeks for Blindsided by Love by Monica Walters and Season of the Blood by Stephanie M. Freeman. This month, Mental Chatter Musings Harvest includes not only books from these authors, but also a little something for your young entrepreneur. The shortest boss in the room will be gifted to a few lucky parents. And for those of you who have left an Amazon review for Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller, you've been entered into the raffle to receive one of 3 cash gift cards that will be given away in the month of September. Now, Diamond's World is back on Clubhouse this week with author Aubrey Penn on September the 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd love to see you there. In addition to that, every Saturday, you can check out Stephanie M. Freeman with her Clubhouse group, Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem. Now that's every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please continue to check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group, I See You Reading and Chatting. It's where authors will be giving you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, please contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. If you guys would love to live an intentional life, you can hop on over to an Intentional Life Club on Clubhouse every Monday and Friday from 8:30 a.m. until around 11 a.m. I will be there this Friday, living an intentional life with LaJill Hunt and the rest of the gang. So if you guys would like to learn a bit about astrology, stop on over and check it out this Friday. Now, let's get into why we are here. The astrology portion is up next, and following will be your tarot reading. Blessings to you and enjoy. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. Welcome to the astrology portion of your reading. This week, the full moon culminates in Pisces at 28 degrees, and the sun transitions into our sector of partnerships and relationships, which is Libra. Let's talk about it. On Sunday, September the 19th, the sun in Virgo at 26 degrees says, don't think you can achieve your goal by taking it easy today, because if so, you'll be sadly mistaken. You can let the opportunity slip through your fingers, so make sure you stay on task. And remember, practice makes perfect. Everybody stumbles a little bit, but don't let it get you discouraged. With the moon in Pisces, you might be feeling a bit lazy because it's making a squaring aspect to the sun in Virgo. But the moon in Pisces at 10 degrees will trine Venus in Scorpio at 10 degrees. So for you, this means a blessing coming under the guise of romance, finances, or pleasure. Now, it could be having to do with something that you are passionate about, definitely. Avoid overindulging. Avoid overindulging as opposed to taking care of business, because you could have that urge. You know, with that aspect for Venus, a lot of us just want to have fun. But if you know you have something to do, then go ahead and handle your business. Now let's move along to Monday. Monday, there are several important aspects on the 20th with Virgo at 27 degrees. At 27 degrees, our needs are taken care of through families, through teamwork, or even through friends. Things seem to work out favorably for those who aspect this degree. So make sure you don't squander the wealth awarded to you. Now, because this is in Virgo, for you, this has to do with work, health, daily routines where you are of service to others, or even a small pet. So if your needs are taken care of by way of someone assisting you, that would be with shared finances, endings, new beginnings. It would have to do with intimacy or something you're passionate about. It could also be related to home and family. Now, if it's a blessing that comes your way that grants this taken care of aspect for you, then that would be through community, neighbors, siblings, your networks of people, some sort of blessing. Okay. In addition to that, it could also have to do with, let's see, I'd say your public face, your career sector, or what it is you master. So it could have to do with any of those things. Those are the aspects in which you could be taken care of, okay? Because that's your goodness and your assistance and opportunities. Now, in addition to that, on Monday, Jupiter is in Aquarius at 23 degrees. It's going to trine Mercury in Libra at 23 degrees, aspecting the moon in Pisces at 23 degrees. This is a lucky opportunity or some sort of assistance that sees a goal accomplished. A blessing is communicated to you through a partnership, social or otherwise. And with Chiron in Aries, Ceres in Gemini, and Venus in Scorpio, all at 11 degrees, for you, this means an opportunity or some kind of assistance by way of romance, finances, or pleasure. All of that is in the mix on Monday. This provides a nurturing or a mothering of sorts for you. This is the healing that you've needed, okay? Now, the last thing I want to talk about is a couple more things for Monday, because Monday is a very, very auspicious day. Vesta, the asteroid Vesta, a small planet. It's about devotion and sacrifice, commitments, and things like that. It's advising you, it moves into Scorpio at 0 degree. So it's reminding you to keep hold of your temper, okay? Conflicts can arise over commitments kept or broken. This transit awards blessings to your Cancer, Pisces placements, which is your home and family placements, and your secret sacrifice, solitude, and spirituality for you. Assistance and opportunities for your Virgo and Capricorn placements. So assistance and opportunities for you will come under the guise of work, health, daily routines where you are of service to other people, career, in your public face. If you have any challenges, those challenges will come through, I would say, romance, creative endeavors, and children. That's where you have to put in the extra effort, for that devotion, that sacrifice, those commitments. Also to friends, goals, and social groups. You have to devote more energy there, make sacrifices for friends and for your goals to be accomplished. In social groups as well, keeping your commitments, you might have to put extra effort there and show your devotion. Now, it will be there for quite some time. It's moving there on Monday. So it's aspecting at 0 degrees. So all of this is important on Monday. But in addition to that, at the same time, it'll be there for some time. So you'll experience that on more days than just Monday. You having to sacrifice for your creative endeavors and keeping your commitments and, things like that. Also on Monday, the most auspicious thing is that the full moon is on Monday. It's going to culminate in your sector of secret sacrifice, solitude, closure, spirituality, and endings at 28 degrees. So remember, if you have any placements within 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, this is going to aspect you more heavily. So any placements you have around 25 to, I'd say, even 28 degrees Pisces, or even jumping over into 1 degrees Aries, this will aspect you more heavily. So because it goes over into Aries, into that 0 to 1 degree, if you have any placements aspecting in your chart at all at 0 or 1 degree, so we're looking from 25 degrees up to about 1 degree. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 0, 1. Look at your placements, and I'll tell you which ones really, will what they mean for you. Okay, so let's get into that. Your gifts and talents, or even your ambitions, can garner you some hate on Monday. Okay, beware of that. Someone could be trying to slander your name purely out of jealousy. Okay, now this transit, this full moon, the energies will be aspecting for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so your blessings are going to come for the next 2 weeks. If you have any placements between 25 all the way up through into that 1 degree mark in Cancer or Scorpio, that's where your blessings will be. They'll be in home and family, and they'll have to do with your shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. I'd say sex, intimacy, a rebirth you're trying to have, and things like that. Those are going to be your blessings for the next couple of weeks, culminating under this new moon. Now, as far as your Taurus and your Capricorn placements, that's where you're going to see opportunities and assistance. So that means to your worth, to your resources, to your personal money, to your career and your public face. That's where you'll have those opportunities and assistance. Now, the challenges or the more energy that you'll have to exert for the next couple of weeks, those are going to be in, I would say, siblings. So you might have some clashes with some siblings, neighbors, neighborhoods. You might have some clashes or have to put in extra energy there. Communication. I'd say long distance travel. You might have to find yourself having to travel long distances. You might have to, people disagreeing with what you think and what you preach. You might have to put more energy into your education and skills, or those areas like neighbors, siblings, your networks of people, your education, long distance travel, people at a distance from you. That's where people might be hating on you too on Monday. Okay, so be mindful of that. So this culminates for the next 2 weeks, but on Monday it could get intense because that's when the new moon will be, or the full moon will be at its full capacity. Okay. Now on Tuesday around 4 p.m., the sun is going to move into Virgo at 29 degrees. This is the last degree of Virgo. If you find some new studies or hobbies that call to you, be sure to take time ingesting the information, okay, as it's offered to you. Ingest the information. Taking in too much at once might leave you confused. So don't Don't try to do all things at once. Don't stay up if you stay up all night researching, it could leave you kind of unbalanced and chaotic in the morning. Okay, so moderation. You'll have time to solve those mysteries and learn more and learn all there is needed to know when the time is right. Just watch out for bumping your head also in a spell of dizziness from your late night pursuits of studying, or hopefully it's not you snooping in someone else's business. But if so, just be mindful of that. Now on Wednesday, September the 22nd, the sun enters Libra at 0 degree, and it's going to stay there through 29 degrees. So although it comes there on Wednesday, it's going to be there for 30 days. Okay. And this is highlighting partnerships for you. All right. Now on Wednesday, this can highlight the vulnerabilities that you have within a partnership, whether it's you being overprotective or pious. Issues can arise. So don't resist the urge to argue, and beware of causing hurt to someone physically or mentally. This transit awards you blessings, okay, for the next 30 days. Although I'm talking about Wednesday, let's move and talk about the next 30 days as it pertains only to the sun being in Libra, your sector of partnerships. I want to tell you where your opportunities and blessings are and where your challenges will be for those 30 days, okay? Now, your blessings are going to come through friends, social groups, and your goals being accomplished through partnerships. Okay? Also, you can expect to have blessings through partnerships for the next 30 days starting on Wednesday, through siblings, through communication coming to you, through neighbors, your networks of people, your community, and things like that, even neighborhoods. Your opportunities and assistance with the sun aspecting for the next 30 days starting on Wednesday would be through partnerships. They'll bring you opportunities and assistance to speak your truth, like through what you think and what you preach. Long distance travel, you traveling with people, or you traveling to partners. I would say your education and skills, partnerships you have that have to do with your education and skills, they'll lend you assistance and opportunities, okay? Maybe even with school or schoolwork, or to get your message out there. Also, romance, creative endeavors, and children are lent opportunities and assistance. So that's money for children, child support. I'd say, you traveling with your children, you having fun through creative endeavors with your children or friends in social groups, them assisting you, people at a distance from you assisting you with your goals and things like that, as far as getting, like I said, getting your message out there at long distances. So you can expect for what you think and preach to be expanded through partnerships. Now, with that being so, of course, you're going to have some challenges, okay? People challenging you in partnerships. People even possibly betraying you in partnerships. Now, the energy that you might have to exert, or the challenges you might see, those are going to be in home and family. You're going to exert more energy in home and family. You're going to have challenges with some people in home and family. Also, career in your public face. You're going to have challenges with people, and you're going to have to exert more energy there. So those are the things that you can expect with the sun in Libra. Now, we've had Venus there, and we've had the challenge of Mars being there. But now the sun is there, illuminating all these things and showing them to you and others. Now, let's go back to our normal Wednesday. Go back to talking about the dailies. Now, on Wednesday, Mercury in Libra at 24 degrees is going to be squaring Pluto in Capricorn, meaning A harsh or challenging communication could come in through a partnership in career or whatever it is you master, of the self. This could also be an opportunity for you to forge through an issue in order to claim the transformation that you're going through, okay? On Monday. I'm sorry, on Wednesday. Monday is the auspicious day. That's a beautiful day. Now let's move along to Thursday. Thursday, the sun, on September the 23rd, the sun is in Libra at 1 degree. You may lend your wisdom to someone on that day, or them to you. Someone could be in a moral crisis and could use the expertise of another. Okay? The advice is to look past to solve a present or a foreseeable issue. Okay, so let me say that again. The advice is to look to the past to solve a present or a foreseeable issue coming. Okay, on Thursday. On Thursday also, Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, intuition, delusions, and spirituality, things like that. It's at 21 degrees Pisces, and it's quintile, the true node in Gemini, at 3 degrees. This could be a dream come true for you, something you've been pushing toward, your highest aspirations, where you've been a victim of someone uncouth or greedy, or even someone unyielding as to one's inner wilds. You could see some type of reprieve or assistance. Okay, so with Neptune moving there on Thursday, or quintiling the true node, in Gemini at 3 degrees, it could be a dream come true for you. Like I said, it's going to have to do with secrets, sacrifice, solitude. It's also going to have to do with neighbors, I'd say siblings, your networks of people, or something like that. Okay, so if there's been someone, hurting you in the background of things, there's going to be some type of assistance or opportunity, or someone's going to help you, either a sibling or someone in your networks of people, or communication is going to come towards you that offers you, like I said, a reprieve or assistance. It could even be somebody speaking up for you. Now, on Friday, September the 24th, the sun is in Libra at 2 degrees. You could find yourself restricted on that day, on Friday, especially if you don't resonate with those around you because of differing opinions. Maybe you feel it's better to keep some things to yourself. This is about lack of freedom to express oneself. So maybe you should keep some things to yourself. Monitor what you say in some arenas that you are in. Okay? Now, the moon in Taurus, and remember, Uranus is there, the planet of shocks and surprises. It's going to be at 15 degrees, Uranus in Taurus. And it's going to be opposite Venus in Scorpio at 15 degrees. So it's going to call in some shocks and surprises as it pertains to romance, finances, and pleasure. Okay, so even if you're in an environment where you're supposed to be having a good time, okay, someone is lending you some type of financial assistance, or maybe professing their undying love for you. Okay, so this could be, okay, so remember when we talked about maybe you being in an environment where opinions might differ? Maybe someone says something against what you're speaking, and then someone else comes back and speaks up for you and says, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I agree with that, or, things like that. So that could happen for you on Friday. On Saturday, the 25th, the sun is in Libra at 3 degrees. This is where you have a life lesson testing you. If the stove burned you in the past, it's likely to burn you again, unless you have it off, of course, or you're not dealing with it at all. Don't put yourself in situations or with people you know that are not good for you, or you know um, who are against what you're trying to call in. You can't trust everyone in every situation. It's just that simple. Be discerning, okay? It's okay to say no to what's not worth your time, your efforts, and your energies. Say it with me. I know better now, okay? Mars is in Libra on Saturday, and it's trining Saturn in Aquarius around the 6 or 7 degree mark, which means blessings that relieve some sort of restriction or responsibility within a partnership. It could be some animosity as well, romantic or platonic. Blessings to you. I love you guys, and I'll see you over there in the tarot portion. Bye now. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. Welcome to the tarot portion of your reading. Now, your entire reading is permeated with the Eight of Pentacles, but I want to, which is about apprenticeship, working on your craft, maybe whether it's your business, your money, or some type of educational endeavor. It does say to you to continue to work on yourself or to invest in yourself. And that is what you're doing. Now, your entire week, as far as your challenge, is permeated with the Temperance card. Now, the Temperance card points to a need for moderation, patience, some type of balance, especially if you're controlling some type of volatile emotions or influences or demands on you. You are basically trying to sit your self in a place of harmonizing conflicts, or that is what they're advising you to do. Okay? There's better progress when you are one within yourself, when you're balanced, okay? When you've got those chakras aligned. Now, make sure that you're around positive people and positive influences in your life to help you move forward. Now, Aries, you have the Emperor card. The Emperor is about, being the leader, being, that the Emperor can be somebody who is old, who is stuck in their ways, but they're good at building lasting structures. Okay. Now, if you are trying to revamp or reinvent the home or build some lasting structure, you're going to have to get out of this Eight of Swords feeling, this feeling of imprisonment or denial, or you feel like a relationship is failing and you can't repair it or get it back. This could be a relationship with a Cancer person, or this could be a relationship with someone in your home. Okay, you might be a Cancer rising or moon sign person as well, and this could just be you feeling in some type of self-imposed restrictions, or maybe you're isolated in some way. Now, this isolation could be from you having clarity, from you having foresight, or maybe even, because you got the Three of Wands, and that speaks about projects speeding up. So this self-imposed prison in the home, you're going to come out of this. And these projects are going to speed up. This is your challenge. This is what you're trying to get, going. Or maybe the challenge is that the projects are speeding up. So now you're having to have balance, because you got things in the home speeding up, things you have to take care of at home, and also things you have to take care of in business projects and security. Okay. Money is going to start flowing your way. You're going to need to have balance, okay? And keep yourself out of any denial as to any relationships that are around you, okay? Be sure you're surrounding yourself with positive relationships. If you feel something or someone is stifling you, move outside of that, okay? Now, another situation that I'm seeing here for you is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a beautiful person. She's typically he or she is typically a water sign person, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And it's a natural caregiver, okay? Somebody who is maternal. Now, this energy is about letting the heart lead instead of the mind, okay? Also, she advises you to take care of yourself and others and pay attention to your intuition, okay? As far as this judgment that's coming up, because you're having you're either judging someone, you're being judged, or some second chance is coming up. And with that second chance coming up, you're being advised to follow your heart. Okay. Now, this might be some news coming your way or some communication coming your way from a fire sign person, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person. Okay. Or this might be you. Maybe this is telling you to follow your heart and give this certain person a second chance. Communicate with them. Okay. It could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person that you're coming to, or this could be, like I said, them coming to you. Either way, the page is a beginning offer, and it advises you to progress cautiously. So whether this is a person coming to you or you coming to a person, it's advising you to progress cautiously, because there are several things you should pay attention to. But this is a beginning offer, a new offer, or a new communication coming in. They could be flighty. Also, the person could be coming into you with gossip and rumors and things like that. So make sure that you check the facts, But a second chance is aspected here. So make sure when this second chance comes to you, okay, this is a significant change that could be occurring in a relationship or a project, okay? So you need to examine your conscience and review your previous actions, before you open your mouth, okay? Now, there's something going on with either a mother, a business organization, or your family, like a mother, your mom's side of the family or something like that. Okay. So it's different for every Aries, whether it's your mother's side of the family, whether it's a business organization, or whether it is literally a mother, or you as a mother. I don't think this is you as a mother, because then that would have been more like the Empress card or something like that. So, but anyway, you got the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is asking you to look at your finances. So this week you're looking at your finances. You're looking at what you've invested in something, whether it's a mother figure, whether it's a business or a business partner. Some type of communication could come in as to your investments through a business, and you're having to look at them and decide where you want to go with that, whether it's professional development or educational development, or even a new home. You are the magician, okay? You have all the tools you need at your disposal to do what you want to do with these investments, okay? Just check your time and choose wisely, okay? If you're working hard, be mindful of not working too hard. Be mindful of not being too obsessed and throwing yourself into a point to where you have to go into some type of rest and recovery because you get sick, okay? Make sure you're being mindful of that. But you're being prompted to look at your investments this month, everything you've invested in, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business, whether it's a creative endeavor. Look at your investments so that you put them where they need to be, so that you use them wisely. Because like I said, you are the magician. Now the full moon is this week, and it's going to be culminating in your sector of endings, healing, closure, spirituality, secrets, sacrifice, solitude. So you could be revealing some secrets, bringing something to the surface. This is by your word, okay? And this is through long distance travel. So you might be revealing something to someone at a distance from you. Okay, so maybe it's a sibling, maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's someone within your networks of people, but that is a clash there. So you're either revealing a secret that could be negative, or you're saying something, maybe even you're having I think you're revealing a secret, or maybe you're trying to drum up some type of closure for yourself, because I see that it squares your areas of what you think and what you preach. It also squares your neighborhoods and your networks of people. And in your cards, you have the card of stability. You have the card of the Four of Pentacles. It's about your confidence, your stability. You could be recovering from a health issue on the backside of things. That's why I'm saying to watch out for overdoing it or being obsessed with the work, because you don't want to put yourself in a state of sickness. But anyway, a project, a business, or educational endeavor is indicated here. And it's indicated by the king, indicated by the Four of Pentacles, that security and confidence, but it's through the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is a self-assured king. He doesn't make demands of others, but he is wise. He is a natural born leader. Okay, honorable behavior is indicated with the King of Wands being aspected. Okay, you enjoy his presence. Now, if this is you, this could be you enjoying the presence in your home, or the confidence this person brings you, and it could be a fire sign person. Okay. Now I'm thinking this is you though, because I'm thinking you're stable, you're confident. Be stable, be confident. Okay. Also, make sure that you're vested in your own interests. Okay. Make sure that you are doing what needs to be done for your mental safety and security, okay, this week. In addition to that, in the home, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising sign person, and they could be vested in their own interest, okay? You could find that they are, the queen is somebody who won't put anybody else's needs above her own, particularly when it comes to business. Okay, so if this is for you in business and the stability in your home, it's telling you to do that. Now, on the other end, you could be dealing with somebody who is like that, and they're coming to you this week as the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is a person who's rushing in with news, but typically it's haste, battle. You will prevail if this is an argument, but this is a card that advises you to watch out for the tendency to rush into action without considering the consequences first. Okay, so you could be feeling confident and you could be feeling stable in a business endeavor or even in a home, but don't argue with someone. You could be vested in your own interest and not argue or cause fights with someone. Okay, let me ask them, keep balanced. Let me ask them for more information on this. Okay, this is pertaining to some type of offer. Or good communication being communicated to you as far as plans and projects of how you want to move forward. You're being advised to take the risk. Don't delve into or don't continue to have these nightmares. And if you have someone offering you some good communication, or you've been worried about a fallout with someone and you're having some type of anxiety or nightmares or depression over someone, it could be a fire sign person. You're still kind of going through that. If you had harsh words with this person because maybe they felt like you were selfish or vested in your own interest, don't let that keep you in a state of anxiety or fear. You're going to need to come out of that. You're only at the 9, so you're still going through it because you're not at the 10. So you're going to need to have balance. All right. You're going to need to control your emotions on either end. Align those chakras. Okay. Step out of that state of fear. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to work on your projects. But in order to move forward, the things you want to move forward, you're going to have to come out of this state of fear. And don't be afraid to speak your mind. If you speak your mind this week, or within these next 2 weeks, you can expect to have some blessings that are going to come into the home, behind the scenes and with things that you are passionate about, and for you to gain some closure and healing with things that you are passionate about. Just be very careful with revealing secrets this week, and some secrets could actually come out about you as well, that don't paint you in a favorable light. So be very mindful of that. Okay, be very mindful of telling people things and revealing things. But this is a week. I'm sorry. Oh, see that alarm went off? All right. As soon as I said, be mindful of, telling things, secrets, and revealing things. Be very mindful of that. Okay. If you're connecting with someone or getting back and talking to someone, and they are flighty and gossipy and they like to talk and they like to gossip, don't reveal any truth to them. Okay? All right? God bless you. And remember, work on your craft and keep balanced. God bless you. And I'll see you next week. Bye now.